All right, we are breaking down Wild Survivors. Should you buy the sealed or should you buy the singles? The set's been, revealed. We know what cards are in there. Now we want to break down this set and look at where's the value and what should we be targeting and how should we be targeting that? Should we be going in on the sealed or going in on the singles? My answer to that is it depends. Maybe. And what I mean by that is it depends on what you're looking for. And so I've waited for a set like this to be revealed for a long time. This is one of the more interesting sets that Konami has put out. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to break it down, give you the information that you need to know whether you are one of those people that should be buying the sealed or one of those people that should be staying away and just buying the singles. My name is Todd from Go2 Cards. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get up there. Also hit that like button. Helps us out tremendously. All right, so we're going to jump right in. This is a deck building set. And the deck building sets are pretty much all the same in the sense that there's 3 archetypes in here. 3 new archetypes. We know what they are already. It's the Transcendrite. That is your dinosaurs. It's the Novellas. That's your Hungry Burger, your Ritual, all that. And then you've got your Vanquished Soul. And those are the 3 new archetypes that are in here. They're all archetypes that people are interested in. There's a lot of people that want to play Hungry Burger out there, trust me. There are a lot of people that love dinosaurs. I am not one of them, but I love when dinosaurs are relevant. So there's that. And then there are tons of people interested in Vanquished Soul. So those are the 3 archetypes being released in this set. In addition to that, it is a collector's rare set, meaning we're going to get 15 collector's rare. If you know me, you know that is the rarity that I love. If you want to find a way into my heart, it's collector rares, especially the staples. Those are the ones that I go after big time. So I love these sets. Now, but you're getting 15 of them. So when you're talking about should you go in and buy this set or not, you need to remove the collector rares from the table. And the reason you do that is because there's too much variance. What you try to do when you're trying to figure out if you go in and buy something is you're trying to remove the variance. And collector rares or ultimate rares or starlight rares build in a ton of variance into a set. I'll give you an example of this. Nobody should be making a decision on to buy Cybernetic Access or whatever it is, the set that just came out, based on a Starlight rare. Because your chances of getting that Starlight rare are very slim. It's variance. There's too much variance. You're not going to get it. Now, you should be going in on the cards that you have a better chance of getting. So you take the collector's rares off the table because if you want just one of every collector rare, you're going to have to buy for you to get those odds. And even then, it's not going to happen. Trust me. I've done this over and over and over again. You're going to have to buy at least 4 cases. And you're not going to get there. So you take the collector rares off the table, and that's the gravy. That's the bonus. But when you do that, now, is the set kind of worth you putting your money into it? You might hit the bonus of a collector's rare, and that's great, but you don't want to count on collector rares. So now you've got to figure out, is the set worth it? And this is why I say maybe. Because as far as I know, we've never had a set like this released. And here's what I mean by this. we know that there are 10 ultra rare spots in these. And in a box, you're only getting 3 ultra rares per box. That's it. So your odds are, there's not a ton of value baked into these boxes. So it's difficult. And you're only getting 3 and there's only 10 of them. But here's where it gets really tricky. There's only 10 different cards that are ultra rare. 7 of those 10 cards are Vanquished Soul. I mean, try and process that. 7 of the 10 ultra rares are of one archetype. So that tells you 2 things. First of all, it tells you that if you want the Hungry Burger, the Novellas, or you want the Transcendrake or the dinosaurs, they're going to be super cheap because there's only 1 Dinosaur Ultra and there's only 2 Novellas that are Ultra. So those decks, to build those decks, are going to be super cheap. You would be crazy if your goal is to get the dinosaur cards from this set to buy sealed. There's not going to be any value in the sealed for dinosaurs because there's only 1 ultra. Just buy that ultra. And heck, people will give you the supers in the comments. So this is part of the trick of this set. It's very interesting set. As long as I've been doing this, we've not had a set like this, where so much of the value is tied up into 1 archetype. And the other 2 archetypes are basically free. So if you want the Novellas or you want the Transcendrake, you just go, you buy those cards and be done. Don't mess around with the sealed, skip it. Now, on the other side, if you want the Vanquished Soul, I'm selling the Vanquished Soul deck core right now on eBay, $600. Now, if you want that, if that's what you're after, Vanquished Soul, then it actually does make sense for you to go in on the sealed, because almost every good card you're pulling is going to be a card that you need. You're not going to be pulling a lot of Dinosaur Ultras because there's only 1. You're not going to be pulling a lot of Novella Ultras because there's only 2. So every Ultra you're getting is something that feeds into the deck that you're trying to build. So in this case, if you're after Vanquished Soul, buying the sealed might actually make sense. And if you buy enough of it, you're going to start hitting those collector rares. And that's going to start paying for your investment in the sealed. So, unlike other sets, this is a set that if you are after Vanquished Sealed, buy the sealed, or Vanquished Soul, buy the sealed product. If you're after the other 2, I would skip it and buy the singles. Now, there's some really cool collector rares in here, and some of them we don't know, but as I'm told, the Animadorna Archosaur is a collector's rare. You can be sure that I will be after that. As well as Fire Formation Tenki, and hoping that TC is a collector's rare as well. That's what I've got for you today. It depends on what you're after. If you're after Vanquished Soul, I think buying the sealed actually makes sense. If you're after the other 2 archetypes, then I don't think that buying the sealed is going to benefit you, and I would skip it and just buy the singles. That's it on Wild Survivors, what I've got for you for this video. Next couple videos, we're going to be tearing apart Wild Survivors a little bit more. Looking forward to the set coming out. My name is Todd from Go2 Cards, and I am out of here.